I'm so tired. I also just ate lunch and quite literally. Turns out that eating a chicken Caesar salad with buffalo chicken cheese dip may not be the best decision for the equivalent of literally anything. But nonetheless, here we are. And here I am trying to tweet out this stream and talk at the same time. And do the regular usual. But happy Sunday before Labor Day. I hope you all, like me, have a 3-day weekend. And if not, well, you at least have a job. Maybe. Not helping. Eight or 7. We're on week 7. We're going to do week 7. So we're going to take on the New England Patriots in this game that we are going to do. And hopefully a certain dog is not going to piss on the carpet again. Hoping, anyway. Whether or not that actually happens or not, I can't say for sure. Yes, I'm looking at you, Chunk. He is guilty as the eye can see. Now, I have spread the news of my lovey-dovey stream. We are now prepared to take on New England. And I need to mute that. Very good. Skip training. Play full game. Okay. I really need to, actually get used to doing that more frequently. So, interestingly enough, this is probably not going to be a good indication of whether or not Brady or Belichick is going to be the better of the duo. Considering this is rookie arcade mode, and all the sliders have been adjusted to my advantage, and Chunky just went away. I'm kind of nervous about him leaving. I'm not kidding, guys. If I have to clean up dog piss again one more time today, I'm going to be really angry. And literally, I took them out of 5. And I took them out again at 10. Peed yesterday. Today. And I think somebody peed again this morning. It's ridiculous. I don't know what to do anymore. I really don't. It's absolutely getting on my nerves. I've literally about had it. Oh, we're starting with the ball. Oh, I thought they were starting.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice.
I don't mind that at all.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now.
So if the commentary's kind of bleh, I'm going to apologize.
From the gun, Garoppolo. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Because I'm really tired from eating.
And that is caught.
And DeAndre Hopkins got it too.
Oh my, he pulled it in.
Complete to
Touchdown, 49ers.
Alright, that better be a fart and not actually someone moving. Because I'm not kidding, I'm going to be really angry if it's the latter, not the former.
If you did know it, it won't surprise
There's another dog here.
This team leads the league in scoring. They've been
She
a
is
quick
known
strike team
infamously
all
for
season
pooping.
long. There's
Not
another
pooping,
example.
farting
They
while
did it
she's
again. This
sleeping.
offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach.
Who pooped
He's
when I went
advanced
out?
in the ways of offense.
Somebody
For the
did.
touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to
I
kick
think it
it
was Chunky.
away.
Yeah.
And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
Alright.
5-yard line.
Newton and the Patriots.
Oh, we are having
first
Cam
and
Newton start
10
this. Okay.
At their own
I know it was
25-yard
going to be Newton or Stidham. Looks like it's going to be Cam Newton.
He'll throw from the gun. And that's caught by his tight end, Dalton Keene. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain
We're
of
going to
4.
run first. Interesting.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Oh, this is all the,
At the 29.
Now a first
nope.
carry for Lamar Miller.
Really?
his first
Oh, we got a
carry.
fumble?
Loses the football.
There's no way.
And
I
now
think
it's
it's
scooped
down.
up by the 49ers. And to
I don't think it's
the
right. I think
43,
it's going to be a
inside the 45
challenge.
to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Overtime. I thought so. There was no way he was
New England with a first down as they begin
not
the drive.
down.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
Alexa,
empty possessions,
off.
but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, pump the ball away,
that was
get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it
yeah.
changes momentum. And when they take it down,
Oh my gosh, they're running just right over us. What the heck?
all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be.
Defense, can we not right now?
It's going to be a long day for you.
4 yards.
Am I gonna stop here?
First down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they?
Oh, come on! We deflected it right into his hands.
Almost like the super heavy package.
Oh, come on! Are you kidding me?
That much beef up front.
What the hell?
Turned into an easy first down conversion.
Oh, now I'm getting
Nothing
angry.
fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of
Interception. Thank you. Jeez Louise.
Picked off near the
That was
32.
ridiculous.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he
Now I'm
spot
awake
dropping
more.
because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or
No,
a
my
tight
stomach
end? In any
growling over here.
event,
That's not a
great
good thing.
eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Not getting him
And he
in.
takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Niners.
Another South
And even
receiver.
60
I'm
yards.
just gonna.
Looks like a jumbo set.
Running in with
three
Derrick
tight ends
Henry.
here for first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry.
There we go.
Across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Oh.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers have
Yeah, I'm also going to be burping a lot in this stream, guys. I apologize.
So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in.
I really don't think I had a good combination.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big
That's the
plays,
cider, too.
explosive
That might
plays,
also be an issue.
and how it sets them up for success.
I did have cider
That's
with
exactly
my
how they're able to score on
chicken
this one.
Caesar
We saw the
salad and
touchdown, we saw
buffalo
the
chicken
payoff,
dip.
but of course that big long chunk play is what got them in position.
Cam Newton and the Patriots
Let's see if we can
set
stop
to
their
go again
run
on
game.
offense. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other
No,
way.
not really at
And when
all.
he threw the
Right.
interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Newton. Into a double team.
Yeah, that interception, I think we said it.
He's picked off near his own 48. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. The 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Keem Butler,
the
I
catch
think.
and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get AJ Green that
Slant
touchdown.
complete to Green.
Go.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A.J. Green with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
The kick is good.
Now,
Go get
first
it.
quarter, and this
Let's
lead
not go
is
get it.
already getting into
We're totally gonna
dangerous
get some-
territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
No,
it
he's
feels
not
a little
getting
bit more like a basketball
Not
game
on
where one
my
team is
watch.
pressing, and that team can't get the ball over half court.
I'm also not
I mean,
wearing
it's
watch.
stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's
I know,
what
it was a
feels
terrible
like
joke.
right
Get
now.
over
They
it.
are all over 'em.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
My jokes are not all that great. No, I'm going to try a pass
The
defense.
Pats at the line, ready to go. And some
Oh,
dangerous
we're not gonna
territory.
run?
You're already down
Ooh,
3
interesting.
scores. A 3 and out
Wait,
here.
what the-
Or an
what are we
inability
doing?
to put any points
Okay,
up.
what is going
This
on
one might
here?
be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to
They
guard
all
against
moved.
is calling
I
every
don't like how they all
play
moved.
for a big shot
Oh, they are
downfield.
running?
You
Oh,
know, thinking you're going to get all these
Lord.
points
Are
back
you
on
kidding
one
me?
drive. You're not. And last
We
time
literally do
you
not
start
have an
first
answer
half.
for this
I'm
entire
not saying
running.
you have ultimate patience
We
here,
really do.
but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything.
Buenos dias. Buenos dias, James Gazy. Como se dice, chicken?
And it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and
I didn't even say that right. I don't even.
3rd and 3.
Anyway. Second.
Setting
No!
up the screen
Oh
from
my gosh,
Miller.
you get. They're gonna get a first down, isn't it?
And boy, he is very
We
close
literally
to the
had them
first
nearly
down
on a
from where they're
sack,
spotting
and then
that
we literally
football.
just
He's
let
gonna
them
be a
get
foot or
it.
so short.
Oh my
Screen only
gosh.
good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up.
Alright, I don't know what's going on with this defense.
In
This
order
is
for a
ridiculous.
screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and
I don't
be
like
well
this.
executed. But all it takes
New
is
England
one small
offense. I
thing
thought it was
go
supposed to be
wrong
terrible
and
without
keep
Tom
it from being
Brady.
a big game.
All a lie.
At their own 6.
San Francisco.
Everything I
set to go
know
on
is an
offense once
entire
more.
lie.
And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
What else?
Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
So the ball down to the 16
Como
here for
es
1st and 10.
Bien, E2. Well, not really. I had to pick up. Not pick up. Oh, I did pick up. I had to clean up dog pits again in the apartments.
52 yards.
Because a certain
That's
dog
a big time pitch and catch right there. And partner, I remember
in the
days
apartment
when quarterbacks
again.
would try this.
I think.
They were holding their breath, but now
Chunk, I know you can hear me.
they're counting on their receiver to be just a little
He
bit
can
better
certainly
than the
hear me. He's
defensive
over there.
back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Now a nice throw here, right side.
We're gonna get the
Hauls it
touchdown.
in.
Yes, we are. You can put it on the board. Yeah.
Green.
Yeah.
25th touchdown. Tying him
We're
at
at clean up
Smith
dog
for the
piss again. I'm
fifth most in
really
one
angry.
season. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
I don't even know if I'm gonna have
Still
enough
first
carpet
quarter,
cleaner
2
this
receiving
point.
touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game
It's just
plan.
that
Whatever
savagely
they came in
terrible.
with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him.
Yeah, you give me those sad puppy
You make
eyes,
sure you have
dog
more people in his
things.
general area wherever he lines up
No, I don't
to at
think
least
he's
try and
going to be.
discourage them from throwing the ball.
Oh,
to
these
him.
days I don't even know
Touchdown,
anymore.
it's Robbie
I really don't. I
Gould.
don't even
Kick it
know.
away. And they'll watch this one fall
really
in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard
But yeah, literally I just
New
do
England offense to see what they can do this time. And
one
still no
stream
points
for
on the
one
scoreboard.
game,
You're coming
and then
off of the 3
I
and
take the
out.
dogs out,
They're just looking for
8,
anything to grab onto
go back
right now,
streaming,
aren't they?
take the dogs out
If
again.
someone's going to take charge in the
Uh,
we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran.
I basically repeat the
someone with
cycle.
some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
This
Maybe
New
a good
England
spot
offense
to
is
take a
extremely
shot.
irritating.
They're 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Wow, we got
Drops
lucky
it
there.
Incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide.
I don't even know why I'm trying blitzing, because it's honestly just not even
Sometimes you
working.
have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And
Okay,
yes,
maybe
he's
it
a
kind of
tight
is.
end, but that's a catch he should have made.
Jake Bailey.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage.
Are
and
you
just
going
like
to
that,
do
they
face
stand
of
up
the
fourth
franchise?
down.
Probably
Well
not.
done.
I usually don't do face of the franchise. I usually do
Now Benjamin.
regular franchise.
Great blocking.
I don't think I've ever done a
Brings him
create a
to
player
25.
mode
And the Niners will go on offense.
in Madden or MLB The Show. Yeah, I usually just do team franchise seasons.
So here are the Niners to take
Not
over
all
on
big about
offense.
customizing
Their
my
win
own
streak
character.
at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead
It's
right
just not
now.
what I do.
beginning This drive 1st and 10.
Oh my, I'm about to get
He goes down. It's a Patriots.
really? Where's my offensive line? The 2nd and 21
Charging
here
hard
going.
from that linebacker spot, and he drops
All
it
right.
for a loss of 11.
Derek, get over here.
But maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. When the
See if we can
defense
shoot some of that yardage back
Because
up.
other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
3rd
A
and
nice
2.
pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up
You know I'm
now
gonna
for
pass.
3rd. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and
Maybe.
very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't
Lance
they?
here.
Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong
There.
run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down
we go.
territory, That really opens things up for you.
All right.
19 on the last play, 19 more here, and another
I
first
feel
down.
the indigestion right now. It is
the
quite
number 2
real.
receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship
so
to yardage,
close. And yet
totals,
so far.
numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
First and goal.
A gain of 32 that
Yeah, I'm going to
time.
try Roseland again.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
We're just running. Maybe. Yep, very good. Okay.
Score.
Buffalo on the keeper. Touchdown.
I did not like the coverage in the end zone
We
there.
need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all
Looks like
the
we
good
were on it with our
stats, but
quarterback.
what
Why
I've
not?
got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
So after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking.
They were like, all right, we're going to go out there and get
They're clicking
points.
about
You're
as much as they
done.
can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay
Ooh.
because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair.
I
that
did
looks
have calcium
like mine very
carbonate.
soon. Not much
That was
of it.
dreaming.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
I don't think it's cake take yet.
Patriots ready to get the football back. 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But
He's 40 rushing yards already. That's a little bit
gives you a better
ridiculous.
chance to do it right.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the
In
20.
all honesty, it is actually moving this game.
Newton. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he's going to lose.
That's probably the
yards.
only
They take
advantage
him
of
down
them
at the
running so much.
26.
Is that we're actually getting
Wind up
this
losing
game
3 yards
like,
here. And just
usually
like
around
that,
like
it's
15
third
minutes.
down.
Like we're not this far into the first
So
quarter.
negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough
He's gonna
3rd
try
down
running.
call. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be
How
brought
hard to get?
down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down
Ooh.
situation.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take
Yes,
a sack.
people, I'm
And in
going
this
to sound all
case, he's able
bloated
to
and
avoid
bland.
the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first
Probably the
down,
entire
but it
stream,
does turn a
honestly.
possible loss into positive yardage.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything?
Boy,
They've
this
got to be
again.
confident about what they're presenting
Oh,
and
that's
continue
actually
to
pretty
do
good.
so.
This is a terrible
And that's
idea.
caught
Oh, look, he got
inside the
him.
30.
Run, George.
He
George.
gets this
Okay.
deep into Patriot
Oh,
territory.
well, we're about fair enough.
A big play there for the Niners. 71
The fact he actually
yards.
got like
Yards on the play.
18
Defense
rack
blitzed,
yards.
but they picked it up pretty well.
Allowed their man to stand firm in the pocket and not be hurried, didn't it? That allowed him to make the nice throw downfield to help complete that play.
And it's complete.
And AJ Green's in with the
Touchdown,
touchdown.
49ers.
A.J. Green.
Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon for Jimmy Garoppolo as his guys continue to pour it on.
Brandon, we're not even out of the first quarter yet, and that's his 3rd receiving touchdown of the
Ooh,
game.
very good.
Tremendous job, and I think this might come under the heading
37
of when
seconds.
someone has the hot hand, you've got to keep going back to him.
And on the defensive side, they better figure something out quickly.
Yeah, I think that no matter what, you've got to do something to slow him down. I don't care if it's double or triple coverage. Make someone else emerge, because right now, he's absolutely
I
shredding.
hope that was not picked
And
up.
this will not be
Nothing
forward.
happened.
It's
I
a
don't know what you mean.
touchback and comes out to the 25.
Nothing happened at all.
Now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
All part of your
But
imagination.
now the drive
Wow,
starts
he
with a
had
completion out to the right. That catch good for only a couple.
And only 2 yards.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
I recognize that
2nd
play.
down and 8.
I don't know what it's called conveniently, because of course I don't remember.
From the gun, here's Newton. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin. And
I do
they'll
right.
make it 3rd down. So the
And I don't
failure
remember
on
from
2nd
where.
down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Cam fighting. He lost the
Oh
football.
man, they got the ball back.
Cam
Darn it.
Newton's sack.
Oh well, it is 4th down.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to run it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
First and 10.
San Francisco
Yeah,
set to go on
why
offense
not?
once more. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time, they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
An ideal beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 and a first down.
And the 49er.
But defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the second quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to do it right now because as his confidence grows, he'll actually overwhelm the defense. No matter what they do, he'll feel like they can't stop him.
At the 7-yard.
Give him 30 yards there.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
And he will
there we go.
his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yo, come here, I got a touchdown again.
With
Oh
his
my
second
God.
touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
Man, I'm
liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Almost like that defensive touchdown hurt.
It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
For the point after.
Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller.
That's one of the few times we have really been able to stop this
back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the long,
Oh,
2nd and 12.
Brings up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Kinlaw make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll push back inside their own 10. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense got it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
What the at your own defense. Sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Jumping on about.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that's complete. It's Green here. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be a pickup of 29 yards there.
That'll be the end of the very first quarter.
Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic.
I don't remember where I
yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football.
And he's going
And A.J. Green got the touchdown.
San Francisco. A.J. Green on on his way to a historic performance.
Don't say I didn't do anything for you.
And this offense is running away with this one. And the route is on here in this first half.
Now after that, let's check the
just 2 plays.
First quarter stats and change. Oh wow, that's impressive. AJ Green is at 189. Yeah, I think you're good, buddy. Slot wide receiver. Yeah, another one. I'll keep him there for now, but we're gonna do Robbie.
Long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
For now, anyway.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Trying to get a place on offense. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg.
I don't know if my
They've
brain.
got
to find a way to get the ball in the hands of the
Oh my gosh,
playmakers,
we
get
get him
them
down.
some space.
Feels more dysfunctional now or earlier when I streamed today. I'm not really sure. I'm not even sure if this is the right
on the last possession.
order.
That told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. On second down now, it's Miller.
Yeah,
And
they
he
are.
works his way
Gosh,
forward for a couple up past the 30. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
There is a plane overhead in the sky.
Out of the gun.
I actually don't get a lot.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
I know I knew that. No. Okay.
The Patriots send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Boom. Oh, man. That's why I don't pay attention. Oh, well.
Returning, it's Benjamin. And he works free.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go all the way. Touchdown.
49ers. What a run that was. 88 yards on the punt return. And the 49ers continue.
That is only his 5th punt return touchdown.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of
Everybody
game,
thinks, well, that's a lot. I'm like, no, not really.
It's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been
Not
a lot
really
of
at all,
pressure in
actually.
this game. This lead just gets bigger. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they
That's
will
kind
watch
of
this
on the
one.
low. Let me see you on the dance. Flow. Don't ask me to go on
Focus
dance
on
floor, though.
Lamar
You do not
Miller
want to
as he
see
heads back out there and gets set
that
to go
experience.
again on offense. He's been good.
Although
They
it is an
utilized
experience,
him
it's not
well,
necessarily
but
a
they're
good
losing
one.
here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space.
No one wants to
maybe
see me
swing the ball
move
to him.
or
Instead
see
of
me
they used to call
dance,
the West Coast
because
offense
this is the
long
night
handoff.
you would not
Receivers are running play
remember,
that way,
or you would
as well as
remember.
continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle.
Conclusion, don't bring me
They
anywhere
get
near a
tired,
club.
they get out of position,
First of all,
or
I probably
they
don't even
tackle.
want to be there in the first place.
Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might
Second of
get
all,
him
and
the
most
ball in
importantly,
space in some different
I would
ways
just
here.
not enjoy myself. I already have like little to no tolerance of. He could have ran that for a first
The
down.
passing game not
Honestly?
in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Yeah, I have barely any tolerance to like go out to like
according to plan so
bars
far,
with people.
offensively, or even
The club would
defensively
just be
for
an
that
absolute
matter. They could use a
catastrophe.
big time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive.
We're not here to have
They have to put
catastrophe.
this one away.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19.
I'm one of those homebody weirdo
And
individuals
now
who
will come
streams
the
on
offense as they
YouTube.
take over. Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field.
Yeah, I said
making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Yeah,
and he got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Always good.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Ah, really? The 1 yard line? Really?
A big pickup of 38.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line. Gotta love
Run, Kyle. Good, Kyle.
End zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Get that in.
Kyle Juszczyk with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go to the fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about?
I don't know why his indigestion is really getting
yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Detroit beat the Falcons? Really?
And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
I don't even know what to say about this anymore.
Comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Yes, I know it's a computer simulation.
Maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex. Try and fashion together a drive.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
What do I want to do?
This is Miller. And look at this for the 2nd straight play. The 49er defense drops him for a loss. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
But we need content. I need to get a lot of games done before the end of the weekend is out. There, oh my gosh, we got insanely lucky on that play. If he caught that, we would have gone. All the above.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions.
Because after tomorrow, my next off day will not be well into next week. Where is he going?
This is taken at the 10.
Oh my gosh.
He can't get him down.
Yeah, we weren't getting very far.
They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got
you better move. You better
take over with a new set of downs. Set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G and the 49ers. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
Run, DeAndre.
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone.
Oh, look at that.
Across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And this offense
nobody gets injured doing so.
120, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
maybe not.
But not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want
either
something
which
to
way.
Start your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And this one will
Clowney is overrated.
For a touchback.
Is it though?
New England trying to get a place on offense, and on the last go around, they
I'm not sure. I haven't looked at his
deep inside their own territory,
stats to actually,
position battle as a general rule.
You know, prove that or not otherwise.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense.
How is he getting paid though? I'm curious. Because isn't he getting signed with Tennessee? I didn't look to see the details of that contract. But in all honesty, it is more money than I'm making currently. And so I would just like a small slice of that. Just a really? We really missed that. We got 2 sacks in a row. And they're going to get really? Come on. Thank you. Injury timeout. I don't know.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
launch is tearing me apart right now. Oop. Nope. Oh my gosh. Really with the screenplays again? Are you playing on rookie mode? I am doing rookie arcade mode. So, yes, this is going to be a high-scoring game and a high-scoring season of just a lot of high scoring in general.
Because you get the completion, or what you're counting on is your
But thank you for turning into
his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
No, I don't think he's gonna make it. He's not gonna make that. I probably should have chipped
He nearly broke that one as it stands, though.
To the who.
36-yard run back. And this offense is going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Those shakes are on. Oh, there's enough room on the field to go for the games. Oh, there is. Too late now.
Garoppolo on 1st down. This one into the hands.
You should play on all Madden. That is going to be for another team down the road.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100.
I have done that before. Last year I played on all Madden. What team was that for? I think that was for the Buccaneers. Went 2-14. It was an absolute disaster.
6-yard line. The Niners passing game.
It was literally rage cringe.
Another 1st down
at the 6-yard line.
Now they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed them? And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Oh, I love my name. Holy cow.
As his guys continue to pour it on. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
After the stream, I think I'm going to have to lie down. Like, that's not even a
Second
joke.
quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well.
Actually, I can't lie down, so I have to take care of the dogs.
Something on this drive.
And sometimes
my whole operation. Oh, God. All right, he's definitely getting a first down for that. Holy cow. That was literally just... That was a force of a defense right there.
If he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse.
Oh, man.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defensive player with some confidence, haven't allowed a point yet, flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap.
I'm going timber. He still catch that. He still caught that. Ooh. No, Shaq Mason's the offensive player. I thought it was the actual quarterback.
When we return to Foxborough. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Miller.
Oh, and they got us hurt. Are you kidding me?
Yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be a
frack.
This
Although, to be fair, I do need this game.
Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Miller, incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Richard Sherman.
P to the U.
To throw again. Newton.
Wait, did he still? We deflected it off and he still caught the ball.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Now
it's 3rd and 5.
This is getting remarkably annoying.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Look at that. Run, Richard, run. Oh.
It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot.
I don't like any of that.
Here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
a 49er first down.
What? Alright, he should be free going down the left side here. Boom. There we go.
He's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle.
You're in the zone. I'm in the zone. I may also be here.
And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going.
You know what I might do? I might let his thing play.
Big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And the route is on here in this first half. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy two-play
bathroom is literally next door. Actually, that's literally next door is me. And the door after that. Don't ask me why my apartment layout is like this.
That'll be a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to
don't ask me why I went insane.
Thrown already. We'll see. Do they rely
besides the fact of indigestion with my PlayStation. Wow. Look at that. 2 people saying something. Really?
Because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They better move. They better move.
On second down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question.
We could have legitimately grooved it.
Do they play coverage on this down?
Oh my god. He could have literally ran for a first down again.
Complete as well.
As I
passing game not in sync here early. And now it's
like how, dude? How?
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed.
How does this remarkable sensitivity of sensibility even exist?
And bring up 4th down.
They had no return.
What the heck am I even saying?
They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
It's caught
inside
the 25.
Oh, come on. Oh, he didn't get a touchdown. I was going to say, I'm like, I ran to my own dude. They ain't even get the touchdown, but no, I actually
22 on the season.
I'm not going to be that
angry. Offense is running away with this one. And the route is on here in this first half. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense.
Whoever's drinking water over there, you better not pee it on the floor before the stream is done. Because you will be in a lot of trouble.
Much time to speak of.
Who's actually drinking water? I'm going to check.
As the kicks away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
You know, I'm not so concerned
about place on offense.
Chunky
this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the
again.
Last drive where you had to punt it away.
Although maybe it is me that's peeing on the carpet and Elvis is just being the bulldog.
He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right?
Which, could I see that happening? Actually, entirely.
And give us some points. No way.
I could invariably see that happening.
Punter.
It wasn't his fault.
Do I think it's actually happening? No, not really.
We're trying to win a game.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion.
And they got a first down.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Are you kidding me?
None of these runs individually.
All right, let's see.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5.
Do not give me that
39.
Well, any lane that might have been
do not
there
even
was
consider
pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Newton's pass.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Better move. You better dance.
There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here early in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback to run it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for the
Go all the way to 2-minute warning, and then I'll select my play after that. I hope I do not smell what I think I smell. Because I'm not about to be about that life. Again.
So barely time to catch
up.
I'm going crazy, Here's though. 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
So after a while, if you start smelling stuff, then you're just like, it doesn't smell like that at all.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal at the
that makes me very sad. There we go.
Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there. And across the
boom, a touchdown. Very nice.
Touchdown 49ers. Derrick Henry on his way to a monster game. 3 touchdowns. And the 49ers continue to roll.
Half left in the first half here.
Quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it. Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason
New England is going to receive the ball in the
off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
Second half. I'll be curious to see what they're going to do. Finish this
one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
See what that 2-minute drill's going to be about. They've been running the ball the vast majority of the time.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
At the 25-yard line.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Newton.
Ooh, there we go.
Find anywhere to go with it.
That was not a pretty sack, but it worked.
D Ford in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category.
Literally take down the entire. Yeah, they took down the entire clock.
And they'll indeed stop it.
Then they're just going to take it down again.
And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
See if they punt it before.
Send out their punter. He's been terrific so far.
Let that go.
Oh, and what a play on special
That will be the
here.
end of the first half.
Inside the 5. The second half of
oh, wait, I was
sooner
supposed to
than we
actually
bargained for.
Oh. Let the highlights play. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom quick, guys. I'll be right back. Where's Junk at? I don't trust the existence for anything. Yeah, we're talking about you. You keep peeing on the floor. Actually, you know what? There's something I want to do. Some facts. Still stinks already. Okay, guys. So my blinds are broken for the porch. Have no idea how in the world that happened, but for some reason the what do you call that? I guess the holder for the little blind thing is just broken off, so I can't move them at all. I need to figure out what that part is called. I was gonna use that to dry out the
second half. Let's do it.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San
living room
Francisco.
area, and no, now I can't.
Here, but they will have the football
So that's
first as
fantastic.
The third quarter is underway. And the third quarter will start
We're
with a
gonna help the
touchback as that
smell,
one
too.
lands in the end zone. Getting set to go
How
again. Here
absolutely
Cam Newton marches
fantastic.
back onto the field. And that first half was nothing
Now
short
I
of
can't
a
move my
disaster.
porch blinds.
0 points on the scoreboard and a big 3 in the INT column.
So they've got to get him going, obviously, right? So you've got to get him in rhythm. And we always think of short passes. I think of jet sweeps where they just kind of toss the ball forward.
that
and
absolutely
counts as a
stinks.
forward pass. And then you can say to him, look at that. You completed 3, 4, 5 in a row. Now you've got to get your confidence going.
At the 26-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Newton.
I need to figure out what the heck that part that's broken is
And he's
called,
going to
and
lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
then give them a call on Tuesday
So it's back
and be
to
like,
3rd
yo,
and 10. I don't
what
know
the
how
heck?
well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are
gosh,
supporting
still
this
out
team.
loud? Really?
This is coming through loud and clear
That's kinda
to
crazy.
you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game. And not in that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Pulled in at the 24.
Ah, man.
An excellent return that time.
Oh, you know what? I never
26
put
yards.
in the new players. Shit. The second half. Alright, so Garoppolo's coming out. Keep Derrick Henry in. Oh my gosh. Anderson's coming out. Hopkins is coming out. Kittle's coming out. And a 251 including that, so that's not too bad. We'll let him go for another quarter. I totally freaking forgot about this. Nelson. Jordan Reed. Olsen, Rudolph, Jusic. And then I gotta change my kicker. Oh, that means that he got an extra kickoff there. Well, shit. Oh well. You don't want that. I want that. Way to go, me, for not paying attention. AJ Nelson will do those too. Alright.
And this offense takes over.
So we'll do that for now.
At the 50, 1st and 10. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
Alright. Backups in and
Back
ready
here
for
didn't
the second
surrender
half.
any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the deep?
In a double coverage.
And that's an interception. Are you kidding me?
Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Are you absolutely kidding me? We literally just gave him the ball back.
Quarterback, but that's going to be one when he
well, it's also first interception of the season.
That ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about it.
Jeez Louise, you got to be kidding me.
But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
At the 8-yard line.
Here's Newton now on second down.
Oh my God! How do you let him escape that far?
He lost the
Yeah, make a fumble and give us. Jesus.
And he will take this down
What the heck was that, guys?
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job one, paramount. Because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points real easy.
Tip of the cap to the defense.
And he there we go. That is what we were originally looking for.
San Francisco.
Touchdown.
Curtis Samuel, his third touchdown now on the year.
You got a 2-minute possession when you're in the red zone.
That's the turnover to catch this one in. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
Literally 10 yards.
When that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Let's see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down.
And he's going to get a first down.
That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Out there, we'll see if they can pick those things back up. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
The coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs. They'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
I think we stopped him.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Now, interesting question is, no, they're not.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at about the 14. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. They haven't had to rely so much on the passing game. It's really been a team
we're trying this play again.
Game that's kept them successful and has them in the lead.
I like that, too, the team effort, because when I was growing up, one guy carried the football, right? He stuck it in his chest 20 to 30 times a year.
It's caught at the 10. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play there for the Niners. 55 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And he's going to take it in.
Look at that. Another touchdown.
Curtis Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense.
All right, what do I want to do?
Struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some
at
spark
the 1
somewhere.
hour.
And so far, just being
Even
calm
including a bathroom break and realizing that my blinds are broken.
He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And it's third down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game, and you know you can make excuses for each and every one of them.
Yeah, the interesting
but the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better. And now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate 1 fumble, 2s. Oh my goodness, 3 or more. Wow,
just doesn't make any sense.
Run it,
and taken down at the 2-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there.
We're not gonna make it.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just gotta know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And he'll take this
go, buddy.
in the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Well, fullback touchdowns have become rare. We just saw 2 of them by the same guy here.
And if you had him on your fantasy team, I'm hanging out with you now for stock tips.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25. Now comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just didn't use it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes
I think Lamar Miller's honestly going to have like 100 yards short.
11 yards there. First
I'm feeling
down.
it.
He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
Actually,
we are not doing a heck of a job. Again, we have like maybe 2 guys that could have actually got it. And nobody did.
That could be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith.
We are really struggling against stopping the run.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Play action. It's Newton.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
he
he's
lost
still.
the football. It's out.
Oh, dang it.
Cam Newton sacked.
Well, at least 4th down.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now Benjamin. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
Block now on 1st down. Benjamin's got it.
Gonna make it all the way. Oh my gosh, I don't think so.
He's got this way down inside of New England's 10.
We got darn close, and we can do it.
Play there on the catch and run. 69 yards.
I'll get back over
Every
here.
defensive staff harps on limiting
That's a lot farther
explosive
than I
plays.
thought.
Job not so well done.
Run, Kyle.
Across the
Get it,
goal
Kyle.
line, into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A 5-yard touchdown run. And this offense continues to pour it on. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
New England and trotting into place on offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half.
Really?
Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive
at 92 yards. He's easily going to be
assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
That's right. The only plays they're getting in yards are, in fact, some running plays.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 17. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5.
1st and 10.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
That is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave
That
the
almost
booth.
ended us.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
49ers.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
It's a
good pick up there of 20 yards.
Certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Shotgun snap to Locke. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs.
Those either.
They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Locke. And it's complete.
And there's our touchdown.
Touchdown 49ers.
Touchdown.
Calvin Ridley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need
hopefully he's finally starting to slow down.
Against all odds, that maybe can ignite things, and I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talked about going to your play. That is
we did get
picked off near the 32.
There we go. There's our pick 6.
49er touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
The kick is good.
And he puts it through. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
We get a look now at the 49ers defense as they get into position. Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And now
we're gonna get nope. All right, we're not gonna get another defensive touchdown.
The football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be.
Thank you very much.
In the end zone, touchdown, San Francisco.
Quick snap touchdown.
Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And his kick is right through. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom.
I'm still feeling a little bloated and bland.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25. And a look now at Lamar Miller. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals. Just something magical about breaking that barrier.
And he's right there on the doorstep now.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And it's 3rd and 4.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense. And that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight.
Oh, man, really? We had him down to Royce on a sack, and we let him run for a first down. Really?
Able to use those legs and get past the marker to
unbelievable.
First. So an instance there, Cam, we know he can use his legs.
We need to do better.
It's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Stop made by Fred Warner, who was the Niners' leading tackler during their run to the Super Bowl last year.
The 45-yard line.
On 2nd and 9. Newton, they'll roll him
flag on the play. Oh my gosh.
He lost the football. It's out.
Oh, they recovered the ball.
Up by the 49ers. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So they lost
our ball.
and they declined the
and D Ford is injured.
There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through
that's fantastic.
A small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. So the special teams penalty
cost
some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Play. Oh well.
Block working out of the gun. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Dislocated shoulder. Oh, fantastic.
49ers.
Literally our best defensive player has a dislocated shoulder. Well, so isn't that
now? Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
That's not something. There are no bad plays. Well, you know what?
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Finish the drive out.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Open man is Samuel, complete.
There we go.
Into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
All right, now we'll go to our proverbial 4th quarter.
28 yards.
Jet sweeps and run plays. First, I want to look to see if they
cash this one in.
More backups in.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A nice, tidy little drive there.
All right. Oh my gosh, Jimmy G at 100% completion rate. That's insane. Derrick Henry still only has like 4 touches and 31 yards. I need to get him some more action on the ball. Benjamin only has done 24 yards. You guys are all out of the game. Alright, nobody needs to be. Actually, that's not true. Let me say the punt return here. 298. Okay, that's like nothing. That way.
Getting the ball in excellent field position. And
Alright, so
only one play to score.
I gotta do anything.
Wisnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski.
All up on my stuff in the thinking truck, and I like to go to bed and do nothing other than
This one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
The quickest we've honestly gone in the fourth quarter.
Now the Patriot
I'm actually
offense
kind of
set to
impressed.
take over again. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team
Guys, this
started
stream may
sluggish
actually be
and it
under
really
2
didn't
hours.
get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Toward the center of the
Oh, they are going to
field,
go to
but it's
actually throwing it one now.
He was looking
Maybe.
for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And now it's second down.
Interesting. I thought they
So
still
the
continued the
incompletion,
ground game.
and now
But
it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
I'm guessing not.
Throwing again.
Yeah, they are legitimately committed
Looking
to
middle, and it's
throwing the football in the
incomplete.
fourth quarter.
He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi
All right.
there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
No, that ain't going to work, but go ahead.
2nd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And this is going to be 49er football.
And we got the
Oh,
football
definitely
down.
not what you
Ooh,
wanna
Cam
see
Newton.
from a
You're
man who
running
played
off
only
the
2
field and
games
you're
last
injured.
year as you get a peek at Cam Newton down injured on the field.
Get any of this
We'll
anymore.
get a report when we return to Foxborough.
You know, when you guys understand what the heck's going on here, you let me know.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Locke.
Terrible decision.
And his throw here's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it didn't lead an
It
interception,
looked like he knew
so
where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise,
I'm
that
gonna
guy
go
was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere. to
ISO
no
on
avail.
Derrick Henry.
Here's 2nd and 10. Derrick Henry. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this
Oh my
guy. By the
gosh,
fourth
I need to
quarter,
get a play
You're
here.
coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Right in the hands over the defense. Are you serious? What the heck? Devin McCourty, same dude. 2 interceptions in this game. Jeez Louise. I really do not want to bring out Jimmy G
Okay,
for
so let's face it, though.
the
What's
fourth
happy
quarter.
about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
This is where I'd have
It's
my,
only one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand,
Who's
a
that
good
guy?
play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game.
Oh, Jared
is over.
Stidham's in the game now,
So now
though.
2nd and 10
Mhm.
after the incompletion on 1st down.
These two
Now
throwing
this one
interceptions.
was running back out of the backfield.
I'm not having
He'll
that.
get only 3 there, so it leaves him
I'll
with a 3rd
absolutely
and
refuse to
7
have this
ahead.
nonsense.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after
I think that
catch.
could have been
Tackles
intercepted.
almost on the
Not
spot.
batted
That means you
down.
have to run extra plays.
What do
trying to
I know?
move it.
The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player.
Oh, is he going to go all the way?
He goes again.
He's going to do it. He's going to do it. It's a punt return touchdown.
What a run. 79 yards on the punt return. And the
Very nice.
49ers, they're just pouring it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down
Stidham
as
is
they
still
begin the
out there.
drive. And let's
Wonder
face
if Cam
it, this
Newton's out
drive
for
is
the
not going to
entire
have any
game.
bearing on this game, but it's kind of
Other
important
than
for
that,
one
probably
reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get
ultimately
points.
shellacked.
Okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Incomplete.
So following the
Long-term
incompletion,
problem
here's
is
second
terrible.
and 10 from the 25.
Right now, they are just getting simply shellacked.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brings up third.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Stidham from the shotgun. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Jake Bailey in.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this will be taken at the 13.
Not getting far enough the end zone. We didn't get
So
far
a
enough
change
for,
of possession here on the punt. Now after the punt on that play.
Do another punt return touchdown.
We'll get a report
Jets week
when we
time.
return to Foxborough. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A little jet sweep to start the drive.
Oh my gosh, he gotta go. Oh my gosh. He's running away. Is it gonna be? It's another touchdown! Calvin Ridley! Why did that not make that happen?
69 yards. And this offense is
Like,
running
no,
away
seriously.
with this one. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great
69.
preparation and great
16.
practice
That's at
time
69.
during the week. And even though it seems like this is
Whatever,
a great
rushing
chance to get
touchdown.
people back and maybe,
We're moving on.
try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort.
Oh, my
and they
ankle.
want to play
Holy
all the
cow.
way out.
That hurt.
They will watch this
ow.
one land in the end zone. That'll be a
Ass
touchdown.
back.
So the Patriots coming out now. And they're coming
That hurts.
off a 3 and
Offensive
out, my
line.
friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
Okay.
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you...
Alright, is Cam Newton actually legitimately out for the rest of this game? So I have to keep asking ourselves this question. Cam Newton muscle cramps 1 quarter. Well, I'm not gonna lie, there's only 1 quarter of the game technically left.
Realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your
I
better
can't
players.
barely say
Maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
that Cam Newton's not gonna go back in the game, but I am saying that if you decide to come back in the game, that's already the 4th quarter. You're supposed to be out 1 quarter, then
again here
yeah.
on 2nd and 10. Throwing middle,
I would have to
but
say you're a
incomplete.
little bit insane.
They have to like what they've done defensively here.
Especially
at the
when you're
outset
down
of
by
this
this
drive.
many.
They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Returning, it's Benjamin. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
More jet sweeping
And the rest of
time.
the offense heading back out there now. So far he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
Do you want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know. We'll
Yeah,
take a
back
look
them
out
again.
there.
A lot of
Nope.
fans would like that.
Well, that means more jet
3
sweeping.
touchdowns so far. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Running the jet sweep with Ridley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Patriots' 45-yard line.
Derek.
On 2nd down. It's Henry, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make
more jet sweeps.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Running the jet sweep with Ridley.
I think our jet sweep is starting to just not work at all.
Second and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run. One that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
On second down, here's Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit
right to Drew Lock
to start making plays.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the
Derrick
game,
Henry.
I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Mountain moving. Nope.
A second interception.
Really?
A bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Extra bulk up front for second.
Do it again.
3 tight ends.
Raw.
There. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
There we hit her.
Derrick Henry taking it in. And the 49ers continue to roll. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this is dominance in all 3 phases.
I mean, I think we
defense,
can,
and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen
Oh, we haven't
today,
actually hit 200.
but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the
If not, it would be the first game of the season where we did not score 200.
They're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film.
That's an interesting thought process for anybody.
Stidham going to lead the Pats up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun.
Really? He's getting that much protection. He's still on the ball. And is he? Throw the ball. Oh my gosh! Get a safety! Oh yeah! Yeah!
It's going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now.
Plot actually in.
Does him in
They're
here.
actually going to legitimately want it in the.
Frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now?
Very interesting.
They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Alright.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start here with a jet sweep.
Not as big.
Gets through and now
One Calvin.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you,
we're gonna do it again.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. Muscling free near the 40. Past the 20.
He's
going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Curtis Samuel.
50 yards.
As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball.
Oh, seriously, you're not playing at all.
It's a touchback and comes out to the 25. Stidham going to lead the Pats up 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Ooh, denied.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Intended for Mohamed Sanu.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Stidham. His throw incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Stidham.
Ooh, so close, yet so far.
Pretty symptomatic of how this game's
time.
been going. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
34-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They got a chance now to put this game away.
Come on, this is my first quarter play.
Defensive stop and punt.
Jet sweep followed by running back run. Pass play in between.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First play of the drive, a 1st down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
Running the jet sweep with Ridley.
We got actually, no, we're not getting
Hurt the average a bit.
anything out of that. We're losing 40.
Dante Hightower breaking through to take him down behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board.
I know what I mean.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 36. A gain there of 21 yards.
Yes,
so from the
have you learned nothing? I haven't actually. Me learning things is fine.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel.
That requires intelligence.
And brought down, but not before that.
Intelligence is what I don't have.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down,
pass plays.
San Francisco.
Like at the edge of the red zone. I'm going for it. Everything counts in large amounts. Run, buddy. Boom, touchdown.
Take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And this offense continues.
Now the drive goal can actually shush. Finally got it. Passing touchdown for Drew Lock. Are you happy now? And got 200 points.
Shy of the NFL record. What a great
Very
performance.
good.
Going up and catching the football, creating space.
5 minutes to spare, too. Actually, rather
That's what it's all about.
Here is
Yeah, the last few games have gone.
Following the touchdown. And this one will.
Yes, everything counts in large amounts.
Stidham going to lead the Pats up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He looked
you know he's been passing all the damn
easy
time.
pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do
I
that.
would love to go for a blitz here.
Second and 4 from the 31. Now left
This is
side
why I
of the
wanted to do
swing
blitz.
pass.
Stidham's pass complete to Lamar Miller.
That might feel
There's
like
my
a little bit
blitz.
of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it.
Everything counts in large amounts.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Oh, I should go back there. Okay, it's touchback. There we go.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
at their own.
Curtis Samuel and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. All right, how has he done it?
We're just going to go right to the jet sweep.
In this contest, he's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncomfortable.
Hoopla, people, hoopla.
From a defensive perspective, I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's been a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best to shut him down, and he's shredding them.
I got to be honest, I want to see 5.
Je vais vous conseiller.
We're not supposed to be biased, but
we're not really. Just in the interest of the game.
That was horrible evasive. He posed on for him.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
Everything sounds like apple pie. I'm on. Way to go. High trip.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down.
Yeah, I didn't get very far.
Plus 3.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running the jet sweep with Ridley. And he's got some space here. And
I feel like he was slow.
He's inside the 40. They'll get 17
I'll take this down. 2-minute
warning.
warning.
A first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
1.
First down, San Francisco.
Just 2
minutes of the game.
It's been a one-sided affair.
Take care of the dogs, and then I have got to figure out what the heck is wrong with my blinds.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
The tackle.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a
No
run.
pass.
Unacceptable.
You know what?
We're ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays.
There are only 2 minutes left in this game. How will they get over?
Lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more.
Let's start throwing the ball around randomly because we're insane.
Extra time, extra plays.
Wait.
Team on defense.
And he will
Touchdown.
get into the end zone. It's
What do you mean Trent Williams is injured again?
touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now the extra point.
This dude, I swear, is always injured.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that
Getting extremely old at this point. Shoulder strain. You know what? For the last 2 minutes of the game, I'll pull my backup in.
Wisnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
I don't need to torture my left tackle anymore.
Here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Yo, he's in bad.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
58 whole seconds
It's been
left.
that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look,
Will be done
everything
with a
else that
whopping
goes into running a
58
good
whole
pass route,
seconds.
throw it all out if you don't catch
Starting
the ball.
at
Been that kind of game for
23.
the football
Really?
so far. Nothing going right offensively.
Know exactly what's going to be done.
49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. And they
We're going to throw the ball randomly.
What a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win
Wait.
streak into a 7-game win streak.
You out of your mind? Yes.
It's caught inside the 25.
Another touchdown.
Why?
Why not? It's like, no, but why? Yeah, but it's like, why not? Yeah, but why? But like, Why
Well,
not?
business as usual for them.
Why
Well
not?
on their way to
Why
another
not?
victory.
Why
They've got a
not?
serious wave of
Why not?
momentum from what we've seen.
Why
But so
not?
far, they haven't met their match. So if you're gonna play
Sportsmanship.
this
We
team
don't
in the
have
future,
any of that
your mission is
here.
clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead.
Sportsmanship, the funniest thing I've ever heard in my
Here's
existence.
Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Everything counts in large amounts.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride.
There's 41 seconds left. The Patriots are just playing that they can actually get the clock down. Remind they're going to make lots of incompletions and just torture themselves even more.
Because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see
How the heck do you actually catch that ball?
moments of this one.
Like, seriously.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They are officially now just taking the entire clock down for crying out loud. Because they're going to be done with this football game. Oh my gosh, the Patriots are actually done with this football game.
San Francisco. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about
It took 100 minutes to actually realize that, wow, these San Francisco 49ers are just bums. Like, literally, how dare they?
They held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense.
Okay, we don't need to see all the billions of highlights of me scoring and the Patriots now. Even though it's kind of funny.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
Only for me, anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked that video, like, comment, subscribe. We will see you guys for the next game, and hopefully I'll have an update on the blinds, and hopefully the dogs didn't pee anywhere. Peace!